Welcome to This Explainer, everyone. We're jumping right into something absolutely mind-blowing today. Literally, we're talking about the ultimate command center of the known universe, the human brain. Think about this for a second. It's an organ that generates enough electricity to power a small light bulb, yet it's so incredibly complex it keeps adult scientists busy for their entire lifetimes. Whether you're analyzing a highly detailed 3D diagram or just, processing the words I'm saying right now, the brain is just spectacular. So, let's dive right in. Here's the game plan for today's anatomical journey. 1. Meet the control center. 2. The nervous system network. 3. Three main brain parts. 4. The microscopic neural network. And 5. Keeping your brain healthy. All right, section 1. Meet the control center. Before we even get to the brain itself, we really have to talk about its built-in armor, the skull. You can think of it as this rigid, bony helmet that's perfectly designed to securely house and protect an incredibly soft, delicate organ. Because without this essential barrier locking it safely away, our command center would be completely exposed to the outside world, which means it definitely couldn't function safely. Moving right along to section 2, the nervous system network. The nervous system is just this vast, incredible network. Imagine a glowing command center connected by bright blue nerves that act kind of like high-speed fiber optic cables. They wire your brain directly to your eyes, your ears, your hands, your heart, your lungs, all the way down to your legs. And the brain is constantly passing signals back and forth across this brilliant network in literal fractions of a millisecond. It lets your body know exactly what's happening everywhere and tells it exactly how to react in real time. It's a total game changer for survival. Let's break this hardware down a bit more in section 3, three main brain parts. The brain's division of labor is just brilliant. We basically have three major players acting in total coordination here. First, the cerebrum handles the high-level stuff, like thinking and math. Then, the cerebellum manages your physical balance and coordination. And finally, the brainstem down at the base, that takes care of your baseline survival functions, things like breathing and your heartbeat. It's this perfectly compartmentalized system where every part knows its exact job, and they just perform it flawlessly, around the clock. To put this into a more day-in-the-life perspective, let's compare those first two parts. Your cerebrum is the one hard at work when you sit down at your desk. Maybe you're reading a science book, solving complex math problems, or just writing notes in a notebook. That cognitive heavy lifting, all cerebrum. But the second you go outside and hop on a bicycle in a sunny park, boom, your cerebellum instantly takes over to keep you balanced. It coordinates your muscles perfectly so you don't tip over while you're cruising around. And honestly, right beneath that conscious thinking of the cerebrum and the physical movement of the cerebellum, the brainstem is acting as the silent hero of the whole shebang. It connects directly down to your heart and lungs. Think about it. You never have to explicitly remind yourself to pump blood or take a breath, right? The brainstem just automatically manages these processes to keep you alive every single second of the day. Let's zoom way in for section 4, the microscopic neural network. Billions. That's the sheer scale of the biological operation we're talking about here. Inside every single human brain, there are billions of individual nerve cells, called neurons, just packed tightly together. To put that into perspective for you, this microscopic network inside your head is so incredibly vast and complex that it easily rivals the most advanced supercomputers on Earth. Absolutely wild. So how do they actually work? Well, these billions of cells communicate by firing electrical signals across these tiny gaps known as synapses. Every single time you have a thought, solve a math problem, or pedal that bicycle we talked about, millions of these signals are flashing between nerve cells at literal lightning speed. We're talking up to 268 miles per hour. It's basically a continuous electrical storm of information happening right inside your head, a beautifully chaotic yet totally ordered exchange of data. Let's zoom back out and wrap things up with section 5, keeping your brain healthy. Just like any highly complex machine, your brain desperately needs proper fuel and maintenance. And it turns out simple, everyday things are absolutely essential to its longevity. Eating healthy food and drinking plenty of water, that gives your brain its physical fuel. Reading keeps the cognitive side sharp and engaged. Exercising outdoors boosts oxygen flow to all those billions of neurons we just mentioned. And of course, sleeping peacefully gives the whole system time to clear out waste and hit the reset button. These aren't just suggestions, they're the non-negotiable maintenance routines for your biological hardware. And that brings us to the end of our explainer today, but I want to leave you with one final thought. Your brain controls absolutely everything you do, right? But what will you do today to take care of it? Are you going to drink an extra glass of water, maybe read a chapter of a book, or actually prioritize getting a peaceful night's sleep? The choice is totally yours, and your billions of neurons are standing by, waiting for your decision. Stay curious, everyone, and please keep taking care of your control center.